Und damit herzlich willkommen hier bei TeleKonga. Ich bin der Coyote und ich lade euch ein zu einem brandaktuellen Angespielt hier bei uns auf dem Kanal. Aus Transparenzgründen sei gesagt, ihr seht schon, hier geht's los. Aus Transparenzgründen sei gesagt, der Downloadcode für dieses Spiel wurde uns freundlicherweise vom Entwickler bzw. vom Publisher zur Verfügung gestellt. Vielen Dank dafür. Ja, um welches Spiel geht es? Da steht es ganz rot. Locomotive ist jetzt frisch rausgekommen. Ein schönes Klicki-Pointi-Spiel. Und wie der Name es vermuten lässt und vielleicht auch schon dieses Artwork, es geht um Verbrechen und einen Zug. Und ja, wir gucken hier schon mal Settings. So. Das Wichtige ist, wir können es natürlich auch auf Deutsch machen. Das machen wir auch. Weil bei so einem Klicki-Pointi textintensiven Spiel ist es für die Beantwortung der Rätsel vielleicht dann doch immer besser auf Deutsch. Und wenn die sich schon die Mühe machen, das Geld ausgeben, dann machen wir das natürlich auch. Text und Dialoge machen wir auch beides. So, wir übernehmen das mal. Ja, bitte. Und ihr seht schon an dieser Grafik, das scheint wohl auch so 1920er, 30er zu spielen, ne? Also ein bisschen Mord im Orient Express vielleicht, für sowas aber immer zu haben. Steuerung, aha. Ich denke mal, das wird uns alles noch erklärt werden. Hier könnte auch noch was, Schriftart, Legasthenie, Standard, okay. Es ist schön, man Untertitel Tempo, da können wir doch ruhig mal schnell machen. Es ist schön, dass es auch sowas gibt, dass wir hier noch ein bisschen was einstellen können. Immer gut. Ja, fortfahren. Ich würde sagen, wir fangen hier einfach mal an. Denn draußen regnet es. Ich habe mir einen schönen Earl Grey Tee aufgebrüht. Die perfekten Voraussetzungen für dieses ja, Kriminalspiel. Klicki-Pointi. À la Mord im Orient Express. Also hat mir zumindest der Trailer so suggeriert. Wir schauen mal. Ich bin gespannt. Locomotive Copyright von Robust Games. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Schöne Pixel-Grafik. Herrlich.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Okay, schön synchronisiert noch. Aber let's see.
Me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
Oi, oi, oi.
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Him! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Natürlich!
Heavens above!
Schön auch, der Maler drüben hat gerade in dem Moment sein Bild fertig gemalt.
It may just be a flesh wound.
Maybe not. Okay, jeder kommt als Täter in Frage.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law.
Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
Okay. Versuchen wir es erstmal damit, oder?
I didn't kill Lady Unterwald.
I've got bad news for you, kid. Just take a look at those clammy murderous hands.
Also vom Stil her finde ich schon mal echt
Those are textbook
wunderschön
murder mittens.
mit den vielen
Worst
Details.
case I've ever seen.
So in Richtung Dark Side Detective, ne?
There you are,
Macht sich sicher auch auf der OLED-Switch sehr
Are
gut.
you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
Our suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for
Oh,
you.
God.
Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea.
Get out, kid.
Okay, okay.
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy has thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont?
Exercises?
I am confident.
Okay.
I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Wir können dich hören.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back.
Okay. Jetzt kann ich was machen. Ah, verdammt.
It looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal?
Okay, das aber dann verwende LR oder R, um verschiedene Objekte damit durchzuführen. Okay, also Hotspot ist schon mal sehr gut. Dann machen wir mal. Gehen wir durch, LR. Das ist immer schön, da müssen wir nicht alles einzeln durchsuchen. Y ist sicher im Menü. Was haben wir da? Noch nichts. Okay. Dann würde ich mal sagen,
Looks
lesen
like
wir
Lamont
das.
won an award. It's a level 3 in athletic prowess.
Ne? Lichtschalter.
Better not. I don't want to draw any unwanted.
Okay, ich probiere mal. Okay, ihr könnt mit B auch den Text schnell abbrechen. Das ist auch schon gut. Was haben wir hier? Nee, ja, gucken wir erstmal Kleiderständer. Da kommen wir wahrscheinlich gar nicht hin. Oder, au, da sind die Schlüssel. Aber ich würde sagen, da kommen wir nicht hin. Müssen wir erstmal. Wir gucken erstmal hier weiter. Das Foto
It's a photo
ansehen.
of a very large Lamont behind the wheel of a very small car. It's a photo of a very
Ich
large.
habe doch aber, Moment. Zertifikat.
I now regret never memorizing anyone's phone number.
Tja, was haben wir da? Bücher.
It's a bunch of guidebooks on interrogation techniques. The chaining manual. Everything you need to know about restraining and retaining your suspects.
Okay.
Third place runner-up. Most Improved Policing Award.
Boah, dritten Platz, ey.
It's every bureaucrat's dream. A box of neatly organized paperwork. I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes.
Das hat immer das Zertifikat, Bücher, Tafel. Was es hier geht?
It's full of cigarette
Ja.
butts.
Okay, wir können auch hier frei, also halb frei rumlaufen, das sind ja angekettet, aber wir steuern ihn direkt, jetzt nicht irgendwelche Punkte anpointen, anklicken.
You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine.
Okay, was haben wir da? Fenster, halt. So.
Oh, if I could just get out of these shackles.
Ja, also ich würde mal sagen, wir müssen irgendwie, was liegt denn da? Lampe, nee, ich will da liegt da noch was. Lampe. Ah, okay. Also mit dem rechten Analogstick können wir auch oben und unten auswählen. Können wir uns leichter hier durchschalten. Die Zeitung nehmen, Zeitung von heute. Okay.
There's a front page story about Lady Unterwald.
Unterwald.
It's the end of the line. The Unterwald Empire came to a grisly end last night when the wealthy heiress was unexpectedly assassinated aboard her own train. 3 suspects are currently held in custody, awaiting questioning.
Moment mal, 3 Verdächtige, hab ich das richtig mitgekriegt? Ich hab's gar nicht.
It's the end of the Unterwald Empire. 3 suspects are
Ja,
currently...
3 Verdächtige. Ich bin also nicht der Einzige. Wir nehmen erstmal die Zeitung.
There's
Sehr gut.
nothing more reliable than print media.
Ach Junge, ja gut, sind die 20er oder so, ne? Zeitung.
It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning by Lex Lamont
Krass.
and his partner Justice Bailey.
So, da draußen fährt schon die Polizei rum. Liste der
There's a
Verdächtigen.
photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign.
Okay, dann haben wir, glaube ich, hier alles, oder? Fenster haben wir, das haben wir, der Müll, das, Hilfe rufen, Bücher durch. Die Prise genießen. Ja komm, genießen wir die Prise.
Oh, that's better.
Aber da kann man schon... Zack, was machen mit. Okay, dreht er sich immer noch, wo ich da die Schnur rausgerissen habe. Was haben wir hier noch? Ich glaube, dann haben wir alles.
Sounds like Bailey is preoccupied with Lamont.
Dann schauen wir doch mal. Wir gucken noch da mal.
Oh, if only my arms were longer.
So, Zeitung von heute. Kombinieren. Wir untersuchen den erstmal.
I guess this model is battery powered.
Ah. Kombinieren mit... Ich habe keine Ahnung wie. Was er damit macht. Okay. Das, auf jeden Fall. Was?
This should make the desk fan significantly more powerful.
Okay. Hm. Okay. Jetzt hast du schon mal was getan. Was ist das? Den Regenschirm nehmen? Natürlich. So nämlich. Und jetzt mit dem Regenschirm.
It's bad luck to open an umbrella indoors, but maybe I can find a use for it.
Ich habe da so eine Idee. Wir nehmen den erstmal und gucken, ob wir da an den Schlüssel rankommen. Oh Junge. Ja bitte. Katsching.
That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here.
Okay, dann schauen wir doch mal. Vielleicht können wir ja hier raus. Da oben scheint es schon mal zu speichern, oben links.
It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall.
Ich wäre ja mit dem
Shit. I think they're coming back.
Dings rausgesprungen. Mit dem Regenschirm, aber gut. Dann gönnen wir uns doch erstmal einen Schluck Tee.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
Okay. Ups.
A chance encounter with a minor celebrity.
Das klingt doch gut. Vielleicht gibt es ja da verschiedene Lösungswege. Ich weiß es nicht. Aber wir schauen mal. Prolog. Streitverfahren. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, der Controller rampelt schön.
It all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me. This way for dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area.
Oh, ich würde mal sagen, Lounge und Restaurant klingt doch schon mal gut.
Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to.
Da lang gehen? Ne. Okay, wir müssen also hier lang.
Is this the dark chiseled outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers. It's quite a sensitive matter. Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Sorry,
A private conversation. Dann brüll doch nicht so.
I think she's busy.
Ja gut, dann gehen wir erstmal weiter. Ob das
I've
auffällt?
always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
Auch schönes Synchro. Okay.
It's a thief, too. I'm sure it ran off with my bracelet.
Are you sure you have not merely misplaced the item?
I can hear it in the walls. It's keeping me up all night.
I assure you, the other guests have not reported any scratching or squeaking,
Okay.
madam. I assure you, madam, there are no mice about.
I'm telling you, I saw it scurry through a hole in the wall. How do you explain the hair in my soup?
Impossible. We maintain the strictest hygiene standards. I assure you, madam, there...
I'm telling you,
So,
it's a
ich glaube.
thief, too.
Are
Okay,
you
dann haben wir das erstmal.
It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's
Lady
not as many
Unterwald.
wrinkles as the real deal.
Oh, eine
I
offene
don't
Tür.
remember leaving my door open.
Da war wohl jemand in meinem Abteil. Da ist noch. Das wäre ein Vogel.
There, that should do it.
Hello?
Erwischt.
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady
Unterwald.
Of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire.
Ja, genau.
Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Belletristik. Fiction,
There's a
okay.
letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy.
Ja, bitte.
Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
What an unusual
Was,
encounter.
was Typen, ey.
I suppose I should read Lady Unterwald's letter.
Okay, wir gucken uns erstmal hier. Nein, ich wollte nicht rausgehen. Was haben wir hier? Das wir da auch nochmal lesen.
George Unterwald. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten. I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband. I
Maybe
wonder what happened to him.
he died. Ne, ich gehe erstmal wieder zurück. Wir wollten ja hier uns ein wenig umschauen. Also wie gesagt, mit LR könnt ihr hier durchschalten. Aber mit dem rechten Analogstick kann man es direkt auch anwählen, finde ich. Gut, was haben wir denn hier? Die Schublade öffnen. Was
Nah,
ist da wohl drin?
I don't need to look at my undergarments right now.
Ja, besonders wenn ich alleine ist. Ne? Klassischer Anzug, ja.
All reliable. It's got me through many a jam. A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee.
Ja, super. Lichtschalter betätigen. Okay.
What's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork?
Was haben wir hier?
I'll let maintenance handle the blockage.
Okay. Dauert mal.
I don't think this is getting fixed anytime soon. Cool mint-flavored mouthwash. Advisory. Contains pure ethanol. Ingredients. Ethanol, 29.9%.
Okay, ihr merkt euch das alles mal, ja? Vielleicht brauche ich das später noch für ein Rätsel. Da frage ich euch ab.
Looking neat and orderly. I thought my brown suit was perfectly fine. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks.
Krass. So, was haben wir da? Schreibtischlampe.
Provides the perfect light level for reading legislation. Hey, if you're not squinting, you're having too much fun.
Auch die Hintergrundmusik schön, so ein bisschen Jazzy angehaucht, ne? Mischung zwischen Jazz und Film Noir passt gut.
Lady Unterwald's eyes follow me around the room.
Ja, reicht nicht das eine Bild, was da hängt von der?
It's a stack of files regarding Lady Unterwald's estate. Each one needs checking over before receiving that sweet stamp of approval. I've got all the classics. The Art of Law, Letters of the Law, even Coleslaw. Although that one's just a collection of recipes.
Oh ja. Vielleicht doch lieber Agatha Christie's Murder, die Orient Express. Aber bitte, er hat ja seinen eigenen Mord hier. Okay, schauen wir mal, was steht da drin. Das Wachssiegel aufbrechen. Dann machen wir das mal. Okay.
Dear Arthur,
Please
report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one.
Ja, was zu erzählen haben sie auf jeden Fall.
And have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely.
Perfekt. Auf in die Lounge und erstmal ein Whisky kippen.
So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters.
Okay. Das Schöne ist, es wurde jetzt auch automatisch ausgewählt, der Anzug. Also ein kleine Hilfestellung scheint es wahrscheinlich zu geben hier. Eine automatische. Sehr gut. So, mal gucken. Ich guck mal, wenn wir, was haben wir denn? Wenn wir hier Plus drücken, kommen wir hier nochmal in die Einstellung. Klar, können das Spiel speichern. Das ist die automatische Speicherung. Und haben, okay, insgesamt 6 verschiedene Speicherstellen. Wir machen mal hier. So, gucken wir mal rein. Ja, das lassen wir mal, das automatische. Also das kann man eh nicht auswählen. Das automatische auch gut. Und dann nehmen wir hier das immer auf, wenn wir zwischendurch nochmal speichern wollen. Ich probiere mal den Minusknopf. Tut sich nix. ZRZL auch nicht. Digi-Kreuz auch nicht. Dann haben wir, warte mal, X auch nichts. Y haben wir noch.
It's a wax seal from the Unterwald estate.
Okay.
It's a letter from Lady Unterwald. She'd like to meet in her quarters.
Kommt das vielleicht Nochmal kombinieren. Okay, brauchen wir nicht. Weil wir haben jetzt auch kein so nochmal Hinweis im Menü, was wir als nächstes machen müssen. Allerdings haben wir natürlich hier, wenn wir den Brief uns ansehen, steht drin, dass wir ins Quartier von The Lady Underworld uns begeben sollen. Das maybe.
It's room 306. Hello? It's room 306.
306. Was haben wir denn hier? Die 7 dann? Steht nicht. Oh, da können wir auch klopfen. Moment.
It's room 304.
Okay, also haben wir hier 305.
The door sign reads, "Do not disturb."
Wir klopfen mal an.
Hello.
Ich sag doch alle in der
I guess
Bar.
nobody's there.
Dann begeben wir uns auch mal dahin. Schauen wir hier nochmal dran.
This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Ey, was ist denn hier los?
Quoi? What are you doing in here?
Not another health inspector, we hope.
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Noch schlimmer.
That's even
So.
worse.
So much worse.
I'm just looking for Lady Unterwald.
La madame is the other way.
Va-t'en, avocat.
Okay, I'm going.
Merci beaucoup. Dann gehen wir mal in die andere Richtung, wa?
They seemed pretty annoyed. I'll come back later.
Klopfen einfach mal hier höflich. Hat haben wir eben schon geklopft, ne?
Looks like nobody's home.
Ja. Dort mal auch. Zaghaft.
Anyone in? They must have left. Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Dann gehen wir halt mal da lang. Da sind die interessanteren. Au, mit den Zwillingen sprechen. Okay.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me.
No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once?
Well, what is it?
Hey, aren't you the Goodrin twins?
That's us.
Of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels
Ach,
and
du meine
bridges, to be
Güte.
precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed.
DB Infra
Which do you
Go, huh?
prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
You know, it's just so hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, come now. You have to answer.
Bridges. I often work around my problems.
Ah, so you're a fellow bridge buff.
Ugh, of course you'd side with him.
You spent half the infrastructure budget on those stupid tunnels, Gunther.
And yet, they're still better than your bridges to nowhere, Hagen.
Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated because someone forgot to make a dinner
Wer könnte das wohl
reservation.
sein?
I thought you were going to do it.
And don't even think
Ich weiß gar
about
nicht
cutting in line,
den Hintergrund von dem
I
Spiel.
have
Ich nehme
no
an, das war ein
blood sugar.
Kickstarter-Projekt.
Don't worry. I already ate.
Hätte ich mich natürlich vorher mal informieren können, aber sorry. Vielleicht wisst ihr das ja. So, was?
Looking forward to Lady Unterwald's speech?
Oh, yes. I believe Auntie Unterwald is to announce her successor.
Mother says she'll surely keep the estate in the family.
And who better to take over the reins than her most talented nephew?
Gunther oder Hagen. Was hat man?
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead.
Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. I should probably go.
Bye.
So, sag mal hier.
Please wait to be seated.
Wir gucken trotzdem erstmal weiter. Nee, geht nicht.
I guess it's more of a suggestion.
So. Den haben wir da. Wir gucken erstmal, wie lang der Wagen ist. Hier sind wir schon mal richtig. Die Bar. Okay. Ich mag die kleinen Animationen hier oben, die na, sag schon, den Luftdings da, ja. Und unten die Raider, draußen das stürmische Wetter. Genau die richtige Stimmung. Komm, wir fragen hier mal nach. Dann ist das Lady Unterwald.
Hello.
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt.
Aha.
Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa.
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
Ja, so würde ich jetzt nicht sagen.
Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp.
Bam.
What's wrong with being a paper pusher?
Being a paper pusher isn't a bad thing, Arthur. We just move in different circles, that's all.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
Okay.
I've been instructed to have a good time.
And you think I'm that kind of girl?
No, I mean...
So war das nicht gemeint.
Relax, I'm just messing with you. They probably just wanted you to loosen up a bit.
Any tips for having some fun around here?
There are some simple pleasures in life we can all follow. Eat, drink, sleep, fuck.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Okay, also hier sehen wir auch, wenn wir unten mal gucken, die Sachen, die wir schon mal angeklickt haben, die sind etwas ausgegraut, ne? Da behalten wir ein bisschen Überblick.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
I have to go. There's an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
Okay, Susan Goldschmidt.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie.
Donnie, okay.
That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
Ew.
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame,
Okay.
do you?
Gross.
Come back when you handed over that note.
Na gut. Wir gucken noch mal kurz. Einstellung bei Steuerung, genau. Okay, also wenn wir ZR oder ZL halten, kann man auch schneller laufen, ist gut. Nebenaktion, ja, ist klar. Dialog überspringen, Inventar öffnen. Okay, ja, also. Wir laufen mal schneller. Ja, sehr gut. Also ZL, ZR halten, rennen wir, sehr gut.
Hello.
Hello again, Arthur.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening?
Yep.
I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you, I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume.
Okay, dann.
I have to go.
Really?
I'll talk to him later.
Ja, it's better. Was ist denn hier los?
A little lady told me that Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
And how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling. They're saying the Gudrun twins are in line to take over next.
Well, I shan't be stepping foot on any train under their control.
Oh, heaven forbid! It'll be carnage. I heard the galley was shut down after a routine health inspection.
Oh, don't tell me that. I just ate.
Now I hear they have themselves a rodent problem.
Stop right this minute.
Also immer gut, die,
The lady has a gentleman caller.
die öfters anzusprechen.
Oh, pray tell.
He's some high-flying tycoon with a penchant for the finer things.
Sounds like he aims to mix business with pleasure.
Excuse me! This is a private conversation.
Sorry. Ah, nee. Was ist ja hier für einer? Oh, was haben wir denn hier?
Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
Da wird ja nicht fragen, wa?
I might do. Well, I'll just take one.
Wer weiß, wozu man sie braucht, ne? Immer alles erstmal in die Taschen stopfen. Ja.
It'll cost a fortune to get the smell of cheap perfume out of this jacket.
Okay.
It's a wax seal from the Unterwald estate.
Ich frage mich, wozu ich das noch brauche. Aber gut, vielleicht kann ich es mir mit der Zitrone kombinieren. Wollen wir probieren? Nee. Ah, wir quatschen das mal den. Halt! Nein! Das wollten wir nicht. Wir wollten noch mit dem
It would be
Typen.
rude to eavesdrop any further. Although it's hard to resist such tantalizing gossip.
Genau, wir wollten noch mit dem Typen hier quatschen.
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
So,
Erstmal ein bisschen Smalltalk, ne?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
Ist schon mal ein guter Weg, ein guter Anfang.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
Mm-hmm. The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
Das klingt doch gut, ja. Nicht jetzt hier mit einem Tee, Mensch. Irgendwas mache ich falsch.
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. Tell me about the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork. Hot damn! What did you say you were drinking again?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
Okay, also hier schauen wir auch noch mehr zu erfahren. Wird das noch nicht ausgegraut. Dann machen wir das
Tell
nochmal.
me more about being an accountant.
I'm just here to enjoy a drink, Arthur.
So.
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Voldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane. She's really old and eccentric.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You really don't know who Lady Unterwald is?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't ring a bell.
Mhm. Okay, dann
I
gehen
should
wir
be
mal
going.
weiter.
Mhm.
Ja, trink du mal weiter. Was haben wir denn hier noch? Erstmal gucken, was da alles Schönes
I can make
steht.
out the labels on a few of these bags. Diamond line. Ladder hemstitch. Mitered corners. 100% white linen. Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
Mhm.
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Okay. Danke.
Thanks. Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
So.
Just give me something brimming
Ich soll
with
mich
alcohol.
amüsieren, hat sie
Have you
gesagt.
got any identification?
I may look young, but I'm a full-grown attorney.
Then you know the law. I can't serve you.
Come on.
Are you sure you can't serve me alcohol?
That depends. Did you bring any identification yet?
No, but my mustache is coming through any day now.
I'm sure you'll have a full beard one day, kid.
Alter, ey.
But I can't serve you without ID.
One non-alcoholic cocktail, please.
Sure. One mocktail coming right up.
Thanks.
Gleich mal einsteigen. Ah, jetzt haben wir den. Okay, vielleicht wir fragen mal. Vielleicht kann ich noch eine Tasse Kaffee haben, ja. Eine Tasse Kaffee.
Can I order a drink?
Sure.
I need a strong cup of coffee.
One steaming hot cup of coffee coming right up.
So, wird alles mitgenommen, ja.
Oof, that's hot.
Das sollte, ja.
I hope this suit isn't a rental.
Okay, dann quatschen wir den nochmal.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah.
What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up. Have you seen Lady Unterwald around here?
Keep walking down the carriages. You can't miss her.
Thank you.
Where can I find Lady Unter...
Keep making your way through...
Okay.
I should get going.
Dann gehen wir doch erstmal weiter.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a
Alter, was ist denn hier los?
moment.
Kann ich mich bewegen? Nee. Ich glaube nicht das, was er wollte.
Oh, tremendous!
Okay.
I see even Arthur made an appearance.
Anscheinend doch.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame.
Mhm.
Exactly as
Wichtig
I
für die Ermittlungen nachher.
And I do wish you'd take some creative.
Denn wir wissen ja, als der Mord geschehen ist, hat er kurz darauf sein Bild fertig gehabt. Mit dem Moment des Todes, glaube ich, sogar drauf. Behalten wir das mal im Hinterkopf.
Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Und dran denken, dieses Gespräch, diese Information hat Pierre mitgekriegt. Ne?
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window?
Ja, ich sehe es ja an den wackelnden
I need some air.
Buchstaben. Die ist etwas under pressure.
I didn't know you played an instrument, Lady Unterwald.
Never mind that now, Arthur. I'm overheating. Besides, it's fragile and expensive, so don't you be touching it.
Mhm. Wer weiß, was da drin ist. Wir gucken erstmal hier weiter.
Sorry I ruined the portrait, Lady Unterwald. It all happened so fast.
If only you were as fast at opening windows, dear.
Lady Unterwald's wardrobe seems to consist entirely of feathered hats and thick winter coats.
This isn't the time to be shopping for a new outfit, Arthur. Your suit is more than adequate, I assure you.
Ja, ist ja gut.
Phew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water.
Oh, it's getting rather hot in here, Arthur.
Ja. Ich will mir vielleicht mal hier.
Phew. Just a...
Oh, it's getting...
Schade, ich dachte, ich kann mit deiner Chili einfach einstecken.
It seems to be stuck.
Arthur, please leave that alone.
It's a genuine Bureau Boy briefcase. Take the office wherever you go. They're mostly business guides and self-help books.
I trust you don't need a guide on opening the window, dear.
Ja, ist ja gut. Eine kühle Brise. Ui, nein! Ah. Oh oh. Vielleicht doch nicht so. War da jetzt die Rede drin?
That's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology.
Quiet tap technology.
There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift.
Bin ich doch Geschenk genug, oder? So.
The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. A secret admirer, perhaps?
Der Tycoon, von dem die Rede war.
These petals smell quite fragrant. The balloons are a nice touch.
Okay, ich glaube, dann haben wir hier alles. Wir gucken noch mal, ob wir hier vielleicht rankommen.
I didn't know Lady Unterwald.
Okay.
Whew. Just a glance at it.
Okay.
I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model.
How could I have been so irresponsible?
Ja, ihr merkt am Anfang noch viel Geschichte, weniger selbst kombinieren und so.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dally.
Oh ja, ja, das kennen wir doch.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Aber das ist ja auch der Prolog, ne?
Alright, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
So, jetzt gucken wir nochmal genau hier. Achso, schade. Ich wollte noch mal sehen, wer von denen verdächtig sein könnte, aber ich würde sagen, jeder kommt als Täter in Frage. Haben wir schon bei Scream gelernt.
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
Oh, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well,
Well.
yes! Ja.
Sehe ich da unten einen Durchschlupf für Mäuse?
Hi! Smell
Oder-
rats,
Aha.
and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman!
Ah ja. Oh, es sieht noch ein Messer aus, oder?
Gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Dun, dun, dun.
Good heavens! Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that
Brosse.
nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Oder aus dem
Mr. Ackerman,
Hintergrund.
you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in
I'm sure you have other evidence, though. Right?
Wait, you don't have the will? That was your only job!
Nein, ich sollte mich auch
I
amüsieren.
hope you weren't counting on it for your...
Und das habe ich getan. Ich habe einen Kaffee getrunken. Und einen alkoholfreien Cocktail.
Are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Okay. Wo ist er hin?
Herman? Well then. What do we do now?
Gute Frage. Teil 1, die verstorbene Lady Unterwald. Dann wollen wir mal ein bisschen ermitteln. Oh, da hängt doch was.
Who killed Lady Unterwald? Or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
Okay.
I can't lose it again. It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers. Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic air. What's troubling you?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring and make sure you speak to everyone. The clues will come to you eventually.
Thanks.
Toller Tipp.
I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important. Are you working towards getting it back?
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks. I don't really know what I should be doing.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
All right.
Ah, nice.
Actually, that's enough advice for now.
Also, falls man mal hier nicht weiterkommt, kann man so einen kleinen Ingame-Hilfe nutzen übers Telefon. Das werden wir auch gleich mal probieren. Natürlich nur um das so um das Gameplay technisch mal zu zeigen. So, da ist das Telefon.
Thank you for calling the Royce Express onboard service.
Lady Unterwald, you're alive?
This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, it's just a recording.
Welcome to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do? Consult with the best detective in town, Dirk Chiselton. I can provide you with hints and clues, depending on how far along in the case you are. If you can't find the hint you're looking for, you probably don't need to solve that puzzle right now. Just hang up when you're done. All right. What do you need?
Is this the real Dirk Chiselton?
Ah, you're wondering why a world-famous detective would be answering the phones instead of solving crimes.
I was wondering that.
Well, it's because I'm a professional, and I'm an excellent multitasker.
Wow.
That's right. I'm the real deal, kid.
I need a hint. I tried to get the will back, but it flew away.
There's a chance it flew by the sleeper carriage. Those rooms are locked, though.
That's
okay.
Enough hints for now.
Wollen nicht zu sehr uns erstmal hier Hinweise geben lassen. Aber ihr seht, dass schön, dass so ein eingebautes Hilfesystem, dass es das gibt.
I love a good brochure, but I have other pressing matters to attend to.
Vielleicht brauchen wir es ja nochmal, ich hoffe nicht. Und ich muss sagen, die Ladezeiten hier, zumindest zwischen den Waggons, wunderbar kurz. Das haben wir in letzter Zeit schon anders gesehen, zum Beispiel bei dem Arsène Lupin-Spiel, was ich jetzt auch gerade noch spiele. Da sind die Ladezeiten wieder mal aus der Hölle. Was?
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well, I...
Attaboy. You just watch and learn now.
Okay, was, wie man sich einen Abfuhr einfängt, oder was?
So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Alter,
In that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
Zitrone ins Auge.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
So. Das war deutlich.
See you around, Arthur.
Tja, Junge. Ich habe viel gelernt. Oh. Wir haben einen Schlüssel.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion.
Sehr gut. Da können wir bei ihm schon mal nach dem Testament gucken.
Really should return them to him.
Nö. Wir gucken mal. Welche Zimmernummer?
Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite.
303. Was ist denn das? Ach, Gurkenzieher. Okay. Gehen wir gleich mal gucken. Das will ich jetzt gleich wissen.
It's room 302.
Nee, dann machen wir das.
Don, are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here.
Dann schauen wir es.
There are piles of wooden casino chips in these boxes.
Alles mitnehmen, ja. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass man das Licht an- und ausschalten kann. Vielleicht hilft uns das nochmal weiter, wenn wir irgendwo vielleicht verstecktes Licht rausfinden müssen. Irgendwo eine doppelte Wand oder so.
There's nothing in there I need. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite. Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Okay. Aber wir merken uns mal, in der 303 bei Don gibt's ein Magnet.
They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint. Everything's just been thrown in here. I guess Don's been winning big at the casino.
Ja, mit gefälschten Chips. Okay, ich glaube, hier haben wir es mal alles.
A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest. Uh-oh, someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
Ja, aber wo?
There's no way I'm getting in that bed.
Da,
So,
okay.
Don caught you sneaking around his room?
No. That's not how it happened.
Don't waste our time, Arthur. What really happened?
I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
Okay, also ich muss mich hier schnell verstecken.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
A recorder?
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald.
Sounds like Erpressung.
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
Okay, ich habe genug gehört. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall
be right.
in Lady Unterwalds Kabine da die Sachen finden.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Aber erstmal gehen wir nochmal zurück hier und quatschen mit den anderen Leuten. Da ist ja hier der Typ von ihm. Bergman.
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. Or looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
What do you think happened?
I'm not sure. Surely the killer, or looking like a...
Because I was handling...
Precise.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald. But I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! Yeah, I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Auch nennen.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
Habe ich aber anders gehört, wa? Okay.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes. We had all kinds of meetings with her. She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Argon, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Artie.
Ja, hat sich ständig nur interessiert für Sachen, die Leuten das Leben retten, gell? Das ist schlimm.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class. of hurt.
My mistake. Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
And power.
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry.
Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving.
Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished.
Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth. Not if I smacked you first. What was that?
Nothing.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
Who do you think it was?
Somebody stood to gain from her death, believe me.
Ja,
If
klar.
they comb over her will, they'll find their culprit.
Wenn man nur eins hätte, ne?
Power outages, vermin infestations, now murder. Whatever's going to happen next.
I'm not waiting around to find out.
Oh, quite right.
They're saying the Gudrun twins are in line to take over next.
Well, I shan't be stepping foot on...
Das kennen wir doch schon.
Forbid. It'll be Khan.
Okay.
Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
Uh-huh. It's a tragedy, to be sure.
You still have no idea who she is, do you?
Not a clue.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Drat. That actually sounds great.
Good decision.
Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Do you have any investigative experience?
Well, no.
Mm-hmm. I'm just fine where I am.
Tell me more about the world of accounting. Are we talking annual auditing? Do you have to prepare tax returns? Oh, I bet you have to review entire financial operations.
Mm-hmm. That's why I drink.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
So, wir gucken nochmal. Vielleicht hat sich noch Dings... Oh, da waren wir noch gar nicht hier, oder? Was haben wir denn hier alles?
I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
All right, I
You're
want
half
everything
right.
on.
I'm not having
red.
much fun.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
I'm feeling lucky.
I won!
You said that last time.
I'm not sure I know. Besides,
Okay.
Put it all on, black.
Trust me, I've got a system.
That's what they all
Ja,
say.
berühmte letzte Worte. Trust me, I had a system.
Here's the suit.
You better not be bad luck, mister.
Woo! Money in the bag, baby.
Ja, kann es sein, dass der Don da ein kleines Manipulationsgerät an der Tasche hat, das jedes Mal angeht?
How about we put it all on?
I'm feeling
Red.
lucky.
You said that last time.
Achtung, Achtung.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it make...
Here's the suit.
Things are
Okay.
coming up green for Donnie.
Gehen wir mal Donny anquatschen, ja.
He seems to be doing well. Too well. Hello!
All right, let's put everything on black.
Are you ignoring me?
Nö.
Buzz off, kid.
Hey!
I won't ask nicely again.
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Oh yeah, I won.
It looks like he's...
Okay. Ja, gehen wir
Put it
mal
all
weiter. Ja.
on,
Hi there.
red.
Not so gut.
Do you not want to talk to me?
Don't push your luck, pal. I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have
I love
vermin
it.
aboard the train, Have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
No.
Let's put everything warm.
Revolting.
Black.
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
So kann man es auch nennen.
I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all hush-hush.
Okay, die wissen es also
Unterwald's
nicht.
bumbling attorney
Was?
and testament.
Achso, was ist das? Ja, da.
Coming up green for Donnie.
It's quite a sight to behold, apparently.
He was chasing down the carriage after it.
All right, I want everything.
I'm afraid
on
the Royce Express
red.
has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you.
Oh, how...
Okay. Ihr kennt mich mal, ja.
Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours. When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook.
Ja.
It's nothing interesting.
Hier noch was? Ne.
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
Nicht so gut, ne?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
Ach, bitte.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now. Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany.
Mahogany. Was haben wir hier?
This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now.
Okay.
It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut. That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's
Don't
there?
screaming.
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart. Always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I
Schon
even helped
verdächtig.
design the Royce Express.
Sie könnte eine Mördermaschine erfunden haben.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
Was?
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy. She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
About your hearing device. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need?
I'm not sure.
You keep those hands.
Okay, das kennen wir schon.
Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of
Na, ich weiß nicht, mit
Viking
dem
warrior?
Ohrenschmalz
It's
da
a
dran,
hearing
ne?
aid. It's not just for chugging mead.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
Oh, Gottchen.
Didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
I should get going.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney. Let me through.
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald
So
right
nämlich.
here.
This all looks to be in order.
So, I can go in?
I'm
Nope.
afraid not, sir.
No
Lady Unterwald has
exceptions.
passed on, after all.
Pretty please let me in?
Sorry, sir. No can.
Ey, ich mag die Synchro.
Pretty please. With a cherry on top.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Really?
Nope. Nobody is getting past me as long as I'm standing.
Ja, dann müssen wir dich wohl irgendwie da wegschaffen, ne?
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there.
Alter.
Allergies.
Allergies?
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers, I'm not taking my chances.
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Das wollen wir
But I'd be
natürlich
fine.
nicht.
You
Hä?
would?
Eventually.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post.
Dum, 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 dum.
Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit.
Ugh.
I know.
And the scent, it's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you alright?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic
Oh,
to
das tut mir aber
fragrance.
leid.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
Nee, nee, nee,
I
nee.
wouldn't dream of it.
So.
This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues.
Es zieht mich immer wieder hierher zurück.
I never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises. We can only hope these coats were made from faux fur. Bergman could have put that ledger in this drawer. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open.
Aber nicht den Dings hier. So. Ja, bisher sind die Rätsel noch logisch und nicht allzu schwer. Das finde ich auch gut. Ne? Nicht so über 8 Ecken. Denken. Herman! Hallo, da war Herman. Sondern mehr die Geschichte halt erleben, ne? Das kennen wir alles. Wir gehen noch. Moment, was war da? Achso.
These petals smell quite fragrant.
Ach, ich gehe jetzt vielleicht mal wieder raus. Oder Herman?
Who's there?
Nobody.
Alter.
Herman? Go away! What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding.
Merely a tactical retreat. It's
clever.
Strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect.
Also wenn der Fall aufgeklärt ist.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed.
I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Herman?
Go away!
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay, jetzt gucken wir uns erstmal das Buch hier an.
I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here.
Aber ich kenne noch jemanden, der sich auskennt damit, oder?
I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
So. Aber wir können ja vorher den Dings erstmal anquatschen hier, den Mimosa-Trinker. Aus dem Weg! Aus dem Weg!
It looks like he's manipulating.
How about we put it all
better
on?
not.
Oh, was war denn da?
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir.
Okay. War vorhin noch nicht da, oder?
You go. How high will you jump?
I'm a little confused.
Don't waste my time, kid.
Hello?
Oh boy! All right, let's put everything
It's
on.
all clammy hands again. How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my...
Okay. Vielleicht
Hello?
brauche ich noch irgendwas. Überhaupt so eine Minze oder so.
Oh boy! It's all
Ja, wir gucken
How
nochmal her.
low will you go?
What's going on here?
Don't waste...
Okay. Einmal probieren wir noch. Hier noch eine. Ja, komm, bla bla bla.
How about we put it all on?
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I don't understand.
Don't waste my...
Okay. Vielleicht, wenn wir so einen Holzchip haben, ne?
Put it all on,
So, warte mal, wir quatschen den jetzt mal an.
Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I found a hidden ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
A hidden ledger.
I suspect Bergman's been cooking the books. Want to have a look? I'll bet you could pore over all sorts of inconsistencies.
Well, have you confronted Bergman over this?
Oh, right. I should probably do that. I should be going.
Mhm.
Dann machen wir das aus. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Da ist er.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
What do you make of this
Dun,
ledger,
dun, dun, dun.
Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it.
Found
Sealed
it.
away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Ist klar.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No.
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat
What?
at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism
Aha.
to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
Okay.
What's Donnie's gambling scheme again?
I believe he's... I'll make this right.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No,
Okay,
I'd
also
never
wir
do
werden
such a
dann
thing.
nochmal in
Donnie may
Donnys
be a
Abteil
bully, a
gehen.
swindler and a cheat, but he's
Vielleicht eine Magnet holen.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
Ja, das war gleich 3L3.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around. Bergman said Don was scamming the casino using magnetism and fake chips. Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino.
Die Sau!
They've settled into quite a hypnotic... I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this.
So. Schade, ich hätte gerne noch einen Chip mitgenommen, den hätte ich vielleicht den Typen geben können. Ja, gucken, was wir uns. Ja, bip, bip. Kann man das kombinieren?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, nope.
Nope. Nah.
Naja. Ja, noch, ne.
They've settled into quite a hip.
Ja.
Everything's just been
Die Chips kann man nicht nehmen?
Don must be using these.
Ne. Gut. Dann gehen wir nochmal ins Casino. We run into the casino. Hui, 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 hui. Und
I want everything on red.
Achtung. Jetzt. Jetzt wird nämlich dagegen magnetisiert.
Oh dear.
I'm lost?
Yep.
How?
Das Glück hat dich
Wait right here, pal.
verlassen. Dum, 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 dum.
I should see where he goes.
Das interessiert mich jetzt wirklich mal. Da, ba, da, da.
What's going on, Donny?
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more
Finish
casino
his
chips,
meal.
okay?
What a waste!
It's a minor setback, that's all.
You're losing? I'd hardly consider that a minor setback.
Don't worry your little head about it. I'll be back in the game before you know it.
Hello? Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
Okay.
I need to go.
All right.
Da, da, da.
You following me, kid? Take a hike.
Oder was?
Where did he get all those casino chips from? He's always a step ahead.
Wir gucken nochmal hier rein.
The door sign reads, "Do not disturb." Bergman said Don was scam. Don must be using.
Ja, ich wollte sie mitnehmen. Das haben wir ja alles, ne? Ja. Ich glaube, wir müssen den nochmal verfolgen hier. Gucken, was er macht. Da, 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 da.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
All right, let's put everything on black.
They wouldn't appreciate that. They wouldn't appreciate that.
So, versuchen wir gleich nochmal.
I should pick my moment.
Ja, und du?
Trust me, I've got it.
That's what they...
Hello?
Ja, nun wieder.
Oh, it's all. How low will you go?
Ich kann hier aber auch nichts weiter nehmen oder so.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't waste.
Also der scheint jetzt hier nicht zu spielen. Nochmal geht das nicht gerade.
How about we put it all on red?
So, jetzt. Irgendwann müssen ja auch die Chips ausgehen, ne?
At least you tried.
I'm lost? How? Oh, Wait right here, pal.
Schauen wir doch mal. Also anscheinend muss ich ja noch irgendwas triggern in dem Moment, wo...
Another setback, Donny.
Look, I know what I'm doing, okay? Turns out you can't win them all, even with your thumb on the scale.
Oder so lange, bis er keine Chips mehr hat, ne? Weil ich sag mal, irgendwann...
Looks like Don is heading this way.
Ja, vielleicht verstecken wir uns und gucken, wo der die hergenommen hat. Ja. Wird man wissen, wo er die Dinger her hat.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them.
Aha.
Yeah, no matter. Still got plenty of chips left. This should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look.
Was haben wir denn da Feines? Och.
That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them.
Genau, das war die.
Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around anymore. All on black.
And red.
Ha! Bad luck, old chap.
That's not possible.
Dein Glück hat dich verlassen.
Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips.
Bald? Bald ist jetzt.
Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump over the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border.
Oi. Oh, die Gorillas.
Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
Wer sollte denn sowas machen?
Unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate.
Upsi. Da rumpelt der ganze Zug.
Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
Teil 2. Beweislast.
Thanks for dealing with Don, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Oh, quite right, quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
The doctor.
I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters. No doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right, I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
Psst. We need to talk.
Hello.
Hello?
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Osterhagen.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
Room number.
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
Okay, schauen wir doch mal nach.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Toll, Zitronentrick.
I think there's something here, but it's not quite legible. Nah.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, gucken wir erstmal zum Doktore, der an der Unterwäsche rumwühlt. Oh, Bude.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Komm her mit der Kohle. Ich mache das nur, um den Fall zu lösen, ne? Nicht um mich selbst zu bereichern. Das möchte ich ganz klar hier darlegen.
Congratulations again on your big win.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
You mentioned the doctor wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I believe he's in Lady Unterwald's quarters, just up ahead.
Do you think Herman was right about the will?
That it would point the finger at Lady Unterwald's killer? I'm not sure. But I'd have thought you'd know better than anyone on that subject. You were her estate attorney, after all.
There were just so many amendments. It was hard to keep track. I should be leaving now.
All right.
Nah. Hello there.
Hello. What do you want, Arthur?
Oh, Entschuldigung.
I'm sure Lady Unterwald spoke.
I was her favorite. No, she told me I was her favorite.
Jesus.
Please.
Ich muss ja mal ein Schlückchen nippen am Getränk.
I was the favorite. Me.
So.
No,
Ein guter alter Kratzkampf, ja. Ja, lass die mal in Ruhe.
That's enough bickering, boys.
Okay, man kann das Ding also auch zum Brüllen.
Haven't we suffered enough?
Sorry, Mother.
So. Lalalala, lalalala. Ihr habt nichts gesehen, klar?
Doctor? Arthur, thank you for coming.
Sure.
Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! H-I-R-S-C-H!
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The doctor of death who failed to save Lady Unterwald. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place.
Let's see. What?
Ah, a hidden hatch.
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Dong 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 dong.
A hidden safe. Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
Warum wohl?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside?
Was? Ein Flüsterdruck Modell 3. Kein Franz
It's the
Jäger
Model 3
Berlin.
Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. Lady Unterwald hated all that clapping.
Ach so, also. So, warte mal.
The safe has 2 locking mechanisms.
Let's
There are 2 locking
see.
mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated?
Okay. Also, wir haben hier 6-stellig und
This looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice
wir
activated?
haben einen Typen, der einen Dings hat, ja. Der Don hat auch ein Aufnahmegerät, ne? Aber jetzt glaube ich immer. Hier.
I'm sure there's a good reason why I'd need an old lady's hearing aid. I can't think of one just yet.
Ich glaube, das wird jetzt noch nichts, aber wir können ja
That's
mal.
not going to help
Ja,
get it
ja.
open.
Okay. Wir gucken nochmal nach Donny. Und ansonsten. Oder wir quatschen nochmal mit dem jetzt hier. Warte mal, da hören wir.
Herman? Huh. He must have left.
How can I
Sprechen wir
help,
erstmal
Arthur?
noch mit dem Doktor, ja.
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving of her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her will.
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
Ja.
When there's wealth,
Zu Recht,
power,
zu
and
Recht.
influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any leads on whom the killer could be?
You had the lady's last will and testament, no? I was hoping you might be able to point us in the right
Naja,
direction.
also.
I'm working on it.
Ja, ich muss dann auch noch mal in meine Hütte gehen.
Of dark tunnels on the route ahead.
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of death, if that's what you're asking. My working hypothesis: the lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
Do you have any hypotheses about the murder weapon?
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see anyone approach Lady Unterwald, she must have been struck from a distance.
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino. It could still be there.
Can I ask about your... Where did you say you left?
That's the thing, I can't quite remember. I definitely had it when I was with...
Okay, der Vorhang, aber da müssen wir erstmal irgendwie
Did it contain any of Lady Unterwald's personal
den Typ mit der
As a matter of
Münze
fact,
da
it did
vorbei.
contain her confidential medical records.
Are we talking date of birth, address history, embarrassing medical conditions?
Ich glaube, wir versuchen das vielleicht mal mit dem
It's important I respect
Siegel, was wir noch haben.
even in these grave circumstances.
I'll bet it was full of doctorly equipment.
Oh, yes. All of my medical instruments were in there.
What kind of instruments?
My stethoscope, of course. A thermometer, various syringes, tongue depressors. Not to mention my sphygmomanometer.
You just made that one up.
Ja.
I did no such thing.
Why haven't you looked for it yourself?
I'd gladly search for it. But I feel I owe it to Lady Unterwald to remain here. If I can glean any information from the scene, perhaps I'll have been of some use.
Actually, that's enough information.
Hopefully I've been of some use.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No. Nobody said anything about a secret
Oh
society.
doch, du hast.
I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
About this secret society of yours. The man behind the curtain seems, kind of rude.
Oh, don't mind Brian. He just takes it all very seriously.
Do you think they could be behind Lady Unterwald's murder?
Of course not. That goes against their entire philosophy.
Which is...
Arthur, please, I cannot divulge that information here. I've already said too much on the matter.
I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to know the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Sag's! Mann, ey.
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
Das heißt?
That's all for now, Doctor.
Very well.
Okay. Ich will jetzt endlich hier so ein Chili haben.
It's a habanero pepper plant. Stay well away if you want to keep your taste buds.
I didn't know Lady Unterwald.
She didn't. At least not to my knowledge.
Da ich doch, da hatte irgendwas drin. Ich guck nochmal jetzt, ob hier... Da vielleicht...
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here.
Ja, dachte, dass wir da vielleicht an die Code rankommen.
Lady Unterwald was clearly so who want to take her out?
I hope we'll be able to find out, Arte.
Ne?
The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu.
Jean Liu? You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
I'll just take a handful.
Aha. Diesmal kann man sie nehmen. Sehr gut. Geld.
I'm sure I can put Don's winnings to better use.
Wenn ich dem vielleicht das Geld gebe, kriege ich vielleicht sein Aufnahmegerät. Ich guck mal. So. Ich probiere jetzt einfach.
Nope.
Okay, geht nicht. Gut. Hätte ja sein können. Weil der hat ja so ein Ding in der Hand. Ist auch schon. Eine Münze, dachte ich vielleicht, wenn ich so sieht. Was ist denn das für eine? Ah, dass der zu viel getrunken hat.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Monsieur, I've lost everything.
You must have been very close.
Oh, it's not sad. She owed me so much money. I was going to get paid after the speech.
Tja.
Oh. There. Your payment. Surely you had something agreed in writing.
Alas, our arrangement was but a delicate dance of words.
You only had a verbal agreement?
Oui, but Lady Unterwald is no longer here to keep her word. Never again, monsieur.
Did you see anything suspicious during the speech?
As you know, I capture every detail in the frame just as I see it. But the lights went out moments before we went through that tunnel. When we emerged, all I could see was that look of terror frozen on her
look
face.
of terror.
You didn't see anybody get close to Lady Unterwald?
If somebody approached Lady Unterwald with a weapon, I would have captured it. I assure you, nobody moves faster than I can speed paint.
Who do you think would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
Isn't it obvious? A rival artist.
Ja, bestimmt. Warum bin ich da nicht selbst
Nothing
drauf
to
gekommen?
ruin my livelihood.
Someone's been threatening you?
Well, no, but it's a chilling thought.
Won't you have to find yourself a new muse?
First things first. Much like the greats before me, I shall channel my suffering into art. Only then can I begin the arduous task of finding myself a new muse.
Muse.
Are you interested in doing some work for hire?
Bravo, monsieur! I mean, I may be interested in taking on a small commission. For the right price, of course.
There is something I'd like you to help me with.
Ah, what is it that you wish to capture? The human condition?
Not exactly.
I'll need to be paid in advance. And no, I don't work for exposure. Can't afford to make that mistake again.
Schon okay.
This commission, what would you take as payment?
I'll need an upfront cash payment. No checks, IOUs, or other empty promises?
Take care of yourself.
I bid you adieu.
Adieu. So, wie wär's denn damit?
Would this bag of cash be enough for a commission?
Monsieur, I shall draw you like one of my French bulldogs. Are you ready?
Ready?
Then let us begin.
Ah.
Show me exaltation. What a big smile. Beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me contemplation. Ah, I can see you're thinking very hard. For this next one, you're flabbergasted. Oui, oui, you've never been more confused.
Krass.
Ah, pure perfection. I feel rejuvenated. Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mention it.
Perfectly. Gehen wir jetzt zum
Pierre
Dottore.
wants to capture the handshakes in the background of these sketches. I should take them to Dr. Hirsch and see what he can tell me.
Sehr gut. Well, well. Warten wir uns mal ein bisschen. So. Gut.
How can I help, Arthur?
Here, I managed to capture the current handshake pattern.
You did?
I just need some help with the phrases.
Indeed. Let's take a little look, shall we? How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not wide
Gott,
awake?
könnt ihr nicht einfach
If you think I'm still sleeping,
einen Ausweis
you should give me
vorzeigen
a
oder
shake.
so?
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Thanks.
Sehr gut.
I can see the various handshakes in the background of these sketches. Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump? I assure you, these... I've watched... If you think...
Okay. Damit dürften wir weiterkommen. Zumindest speichert das oben schon mal automatisch. Das ist schon mal ein gutes Zeichen. Da, 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 da. So. Was verbirgt sich hinter diesem Vorhang? The Red Curtain. Ja. Ein Handgemenge. So, also hier müssen wir dann das hier benutzen. Das werde ich jetzt allerdings nicht machen, denn ich würde sagen, das Geheimnis des großen Geheimbundes hinter dem roten Vorhang, das könnt ihr mal schön selber rausfinden, falls ihr euch das Spiel holen sollte, weil es soll ja ein angespielt und kein durchgespielt werden. Kleines Fazit, also mir macht es richtig, richtig Spaß. Die Grafik ist echt gut gelungen mit dem Pixel-Look. Das Thema sowieso, ich stehe auf so Whodunit-Krimis, ne, à la Agatha Christie und dann auch Mord im Orient Express Anleihen und es spielt sich fluffig. Es ist wunderbar synchronisiert und auch gut deutsch übersetzt. Ich werde auf jeden Fall jetzt noch weiterspielen, weil ich will wissen, was ist das für ein verrückter, vielleicht mörderischer Geheimbund hinter diesem Vorhang. Das gucke ich mir jetzt noch an, aber ohne euch. Daher sage ich danke fürs Zusehen bis dahin und ja, bis zum nächsten Mal und viel Spaß noch mit all unseren anderen Videos, die ihr euch ja alle anguckt, weil ihr den Abo-Button drückt und die Glocke drückt. Ja, ihr wisst. Das muss man ab und zu mal sagen. Ihr dürft die Videos auch so gucken, ohne dass er das macht. Aber es wäre schön, wenn er das macht. In diesem Sinne, ich will jetzt endlich wissen, was dahinter ist. Macht's gut, bis zum nächsten Mal hier bei TeleKonga. Und jetzt gucke ich mal und... Das wird wild. Tschüss.